Hi guys, this is Jess with your all signs. A peek at June. We're going to look and see what June has in store. I'm only pulling one card for those of you who are interested in your sign specific. And do watch your rising, your moon, your sun, because that may give you a deeper understanding, insight, or you may resonate with one of those other signs. Do check that out in the description box, not the comment section, but the description box below. You can also find the link to the website if you so choose to set up an appointment for your personal reading. Let's get into the reading. So, Scorpio, Aries, where did that come from? Aries. So I'm only pulling one card. Your main, oh my goodness, why? Your main theme in June is work, cooperating. Some of you guys are building something new. I want to say that you may not feel like you have a lot of stamina in June, or your stamina is now starting to pick up when we get in June. You may be on the course of the next 3 months or 3 years of building something that will be very substantial. And even though some of you may feel like I don't have the energy, you will have the wherewithal to get things done. You also may have people who are able to help you out, but you may feel like you're not able to. So delegate and be forgiving of yourself if you can't do everything, because I feel like you're not going to be able to do everything. Hell, you may not want to do everything, but that will change and you will get a handle on things. I was only supposed to be pulling one card, but you will find in June that it is like a working in a situation, working someplace. And again, some of you may not want to work with people or work with a situation, or not have, again, the stamina or feel like you have the energy, but you are going to be able to do it. And it looks like that you will start something new that has staying potential. So that looks really good. Now let's look at Taurus. Taurus. Nobody. Okay, see. It still came out, and I'm going to take both of them. You will be, I feel like you guys, it's something about family, right? There will be a waiting for money, or some of you are going to start to come to terms with a family situation, some type of money situation that you may have thought it would be one thing, it's another. You may need to wait and you'll do that. You may need to come to terms for this is what it is and you'll do that. But whatever it is, it's like you're coming to terms with it. There's a sense of you first of all, your prayers, it's like you guys have a hotline. So, I mean, if anybody is listening to this for Tauruses, ask Taurus to pray for you. Tauruses have the hotline to prayer, to prayers, and prayer warriors, and their prayers get answered. So you will find yourself doing really well with prayer. You will find yourself feeling like, I don't need all of it anymore. I don't need everything anymore. I'm okay. Like, you're in June, you're going to be okay with where you are, even though it's not everything. Shit, Ten of Pentacles reverse is not a bad thing either, depending on the circumstance. But it can even be a broken family, a broken marriage, whatever this is that may be broken. Even in the midst of it, you find peace. You're okay with it now. You're okay with whatever this is that isn't perfect. It's broken, and it may no longer be stable or withstanding. But even in that, you're going to be okay with it. You may have relationships or circumstances where both parties feel like they're at war. You're at war with someone, they're at war with you, and it may not even be spoken. It's like what's not said. It still creeps around you. So if you have, some of you may experience a particular situation or person where those hidden, unspoken, traumatic is what I'm hearing, or uncomfortable issues linger, but you're at peace with it. right? Maybe before it used to be very problematic, but now you're finding peace with it. And once you do that, it seems that everything will start to kind of like going your way. You have to get out more. I feel like some of you are going to be getting out more, or you should get out more. You may find people may just come back in your life or come into your life out of nowhere. I feel like for some of you, you could be doing that, up for things with people, and it'll be either or. You'll notice that. So either you'll be up for things out of nowhere, and people are just like, huh, what? I don't. Okay, maybe. And they're going through things, but they're probably keeping it to themselves. Or you are, just when you're finding yourself kind of wanting to cart off and go to yourself and be alone and run away from someone's coming in like, no, let's go, or hey, how you doing? So there's that dichotomy you'll notice in June where you'll be just what someone needs, even if they don't know they need it, or they will be what you need, even though you didn't know. And it's something, if that is the case, at least for you, you won't realize it too much later, probably when the person is long gone, or them you. So that's Taurus. Now let's look at Gemini. Gemini. Well. The ladies love you, and the men are coming in to adore you. Couples, singles, whomever, if you have no one, you will find yourself connecting with people coming in, giving you love, giving you light, giving you embracing. I feel like June, and it's your birthday month, so that's really good. There's a lot of celebrations. It's a lot of celebrating you. It's a lot of love coming your way. It's a lot of grace that's being given to you. So I know I did a reading where it showed that you guys are a lot of signs. The remainder of May looks to be really choppy and, challenging, but it gets better. And for some of you, you'll feel it in June, but you'll feel it even more strongly toward the end of June, going into July. You will find yourself connecting with people who wants to be connected with. I also feel like some of you could be taking a break, or someone a break from this. Like if it's been a lot of just drinking and hanging out and partying, like you're going to take a break and maybe go off and spend time with the person that you've not given all of that time with. It's kind of like it's time, and you have to tread through. You're going to have to kind of like deal with whatever comes up off of this, because for some of you, you're in the midst of a lot of challenge, a lot of storm, and you've gotten the message, and now you probably know what needs to be done next, or someone's getting that message and they're getting ready to send it out to you, or they're getting ready to chart toward you, right? In hopes of a reunion, a connection, in hopes of love and care, because it took a lot for them to get to you. It took a lot for them to express whatever it is, or vice versa. So I do feel also in June, although there will be festivities and people loving on you and celebrating you, there's still some unfinished work out there that needs taken care of. There's some waters out there that are really choppy that you still need to travel through to get to your place of calm. You may have great times in June and then say, okay, now I have to take my trip back wherever. I have to trip here to go there, that sort of thing. And I feel like you won't be so in your head about it. You're willing to give love and care, or even people will be more strong and willing to do that with you no matter where it goes. Like there's no guarantee of where this is going to go, but someone's going to do it anyway in hopes of kind of at least being at peace. There's something about, okay, well, if it can't work, then let me put this to bed. Let me bring it to peace. So you'll have some sense of peace. Here's what it looks like to me. Yeah. It confirmed it again. I was just, but that confirmed it again, that there'll be some peace in a renewal or a connection, that sort of thing. Yeah, you guys are heading to a good place. It's a process, but it at times it may feel like, certain journeys, although there's a lot of fun times you Geminis will have, some journeys you're going to be taking, it's going to be one alone, or someone towards you. It's like alone. And pay attention, I want to say, to like people around you, because you may have someone who is really alone, and you may notice like you guys do social environments really good, like really well, or all the air signs typically do, except for Aquarius because they're so unique typically. But pay attention to people around you, because you may find, I want to say a Virgo, I don't know why I'm saying a Virgo, but Virgo, earth signs, even sometimes some other air signs, where they're struggling. They've become a loner to the point where they're having a hard time integrating socially. So that may be also your lot in life, is to kind of bridge the gap between people who are struggling with, doing what you do so well. Damn it, now I gotta change the time. I'm gonna say 11:11. Cancer. Making a decision, should you not? That's all it's talking about. Should you let a situation be done? Should you move toward it? Should you move away from it? You're at a double mind. There's two different areas you can go. You can talk about something, or you can set an intention. Like you can show up at someone's door, or you can text them. You can call, or you can put in the work, or you can just get clarity and communicate about something. But there's a decision that needs to be made that is kind of going to be a game changer in June, right? And for some of you, it's like you can't do anything about it. You can't fix this. It's not up to you to do. It is literally karmic, and it's going to happen. So I don't know exactly what the hell that means for you Cancers in June, but there's something about making plans, but then life takes over, right? Needing to make a decision, but then it really isn't yours to make, right? So that's kind of all I can say about it. I'm trying to get some more, but that's kind of really all it's saying. And for some of you, don't be surprised if it kind of like, it doesn't, the first time around, you may feel like, well, that was a disaster, or I'm not going to do it, fine. But you may get clarity or feel more brave or more comfortable, more secure in doing it later on. Right now, when you feel like the time is now, I have to make a decision, it may not be time for you to do that. You may, again, not have the control to do it. So it will be a no, or there will be a hold of that. But there will be an opportunity better later on. So if you hear no, it doesn't necessarily mean no like forever. It may be, again, karmically designed that way to hold you back because time is not ready for that. And you just kind of have to wait until you then are given the opportunity to make the decision, or for it to go in your favor, And if this is about you and someone, and they're just not going to see things your way, again, even with them, and especially if there's children involved, give it time, because in time, things seem to soften a lot more. So I wanted to say that looks good. But of course, it doesn't have to be kids. It can be anything. Leo. I'm going to shuffle the deck because I want to. Ooh. Well, someone's coming for you, even though you may be at a stalemate. And I think I said that toward you guys. I'm not sure. But I do see a stalemate. You're not so sure. Some of you could just not be so sure how this is all going to work. Yeah, some of you may. If there's a divorce, separation, or a breakup here on the table for some of you, it's like you may be trying to get back into someone's good graces, but they are not sure that they want you, or vice versa. You're not sure if you want them anymore. Some of you could be Having second thoughts is what it looks like to me in the month of June, or someone toward you is having second thoughts about this whole thing. I do get that, again, either there's some issues with trusting a person. Like if there's a so for some of you, this is like a third party thing, right? And out of the three, someone is tapping out because they don't trust anything anymore. It's like, I don't want to have anything to do with you guys. And this may have something to do with business, like a business partnership. And someone's like, no, get away from me. Stay away from me. I don't want to have anything to do with the two of you. That type of thing. I do see kind of like that. Like someone is going to cut ties from you completely. They don't want to have nothing. Like they don't want to have nothing. What? They don't want anything to do with you. They don't want anything to do with you. Or you. I have to say that. It goes vice versa, but that's just what I see. Can it be temporary? Of course, but it's just what I'm seeing right now. And I do feel whoever's coming in with this energy thinking that, if it worked all before, somebody's very charming and sly, it's not going to work in June. Some shit is going down in June where there's going to be some severance going on. There's going to be some ends that are going on in situations. Damn it, my fire went out. It's going to be some situations that are ending in June. Secretly, you're at peace with it. Whatever and however the hell the situation is going to go down, you're at peace. You're at peace. You're going to be at peace with it. Sagittarius may be significant. Some of you may even want to kind of break someone's peace. I get a male energy here. So a man may want to break a woman's peace. But that's not going to work. Some of you may just, again, let go, let God, and maybe in Leo season. So by your birthday season, you're letting go, you're letting God. But don't be surprised in June, Leo, if you guys find yourself severing a tie from someone, wanting to be completely done with them, done with this business partnership, done with this whatever. A partnership, just kind of done and severing ties, or people are doing that, or someone specific is doing that to you. Yep, see? Severance. And then if this was a third party, I'm telling you, I don't care what the three people are doing together. One is out of here. And two are looking at each other like, nah, what do we do? Because I don't really trust you. I don't damn trust you. And some of you may be you tapping out like, I'm really the one that's going to leave. Okay. Virgo. Love and making a decision. Some of you have a lot to make a decision. You may have love and friendship, partnership. Some of you, your friend is becoming your lover. Some of you are becoming only closer and closer with someone in the month of June. It becomes very apparent, even though you may play coy and shy. You know how Virgos do. They can act like they're Puritans at times as well. Hold on one second, guys. No, you know what? Forget it. It's I'm in and out. It doesn't even matter. So love. Friendships and love. Some of you will do really great you will find yourself busy in June too, going to visit this person, going to see this person. And for some of you, that may be your way of punishing your person, because it will make them, frustrated that they want your time. They're used to having your time, but you may be very crafty about the amount of time that you're not going to give them, because you will busy yourself in other ways and doing other things. And for some of you, you find love out. I hear on a two-way street. You found love on a two-way street, coming and going. So that means someone from your past is coming, and someone new also is coming. Someone could be leaving your life and someone new is coming. So before you could even find yourself completely single, you're already being entertained by another. Or if you're single, it just would be one after the other. But I do see a lot of good times, and you kind of going toward those good times in June, making plans, doing things, and having a really strong connection with someone to boot. But if you are a woman, you have more control over the situation here. Whoever the woman is, she'll have more control, even though neither one of you are anything to play with. But you know, there's a little control that's going on. It's a dance that's happening here. And I feel for some of you, someone is trying to really disconnect you from friends. So be careful with that. Or you're doing that innately to someone, like trying to isolate. I guess someone is going to want to isolate you away from people, or them, you them, or them, you, that type of thing. As time goes on, especially if you're like a carefree type of a person and you meet someone that's like, yeah, I need you all to myself. It's that type of thing. So yeah, I told you Virgos is going to get good. Look at it. It's getting good now. It's getting good. Enjoy your June. I gotta hurry up. I can't believe we're already at 20 minutes. Okay. Libra. Taking your time. Some of you will be taking your time in healing. Others of you, I do feel that you will have some form of success. Things will illuminate next month. So if you felt unsure about anything was hidden, shit is coming out. And I do feel like you guys will pace yourself toward your victory, toward your success, whatever this new thing is that you're starting. It's a process, and you know it, and you won't stress over it. If there's anything that was lost, June is a reset. June is a complete reset for you. And again, even through the process, you guys will know that it gets better, right? Yeah, things will start to get a lot better for you, Libras. Again, some of you are going to become very aware of a lot of mind games someone is playing, a lot of just hurtful things people say. Your behavior and someone else's behavior becomes deafening, like so illuminating you can't even look at it. You know, it's that type of thing. It's really illuminating just how obvious certain things you've allowed to go on, right? Or a circumstance and a dynamic between you and another person. It's kind of toxic. It could be like a lot of mind games, a lot of manipulation, a lot of mental verbal abuse, and then the very next few hours or minutes you're back laughing and joking. It's that type of thing. But that becomes more and more, it almost seems to someone may tap out over that behavior and need a break. Some of you I do see going on vacation, and through vacationing or taking breaks, you restore and you get better. So I do see June being that month that kind of like resets you in a way that makes you better. It makes you better. So that's good. I'm trying to hurry up, guys, because my time. Here we go. I don't have time for it. I mean, Scorpio. Damn, it shouldn't take that hard. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus, because Taurus literally got the same card. I feel like Tauruses are going to handle it far better than you, whatever this is. If there's a family dynamic, an issue with money, or a family dynamic here, some of you may feel like you need to address something. If you live with a Taurus or have a family member that's a Taurus where you could be around this person, there could definitely be beef, drama, some words exchange where you, Scorpio, may feel like, I'm out of here, fuck it, I don't care. You need to take some time. Some of you, a family member may need you in the month of June. Like you may be needed somewhere and you have to just get up and go. Is what it looks like to me. Yes, you're going to be trying to avoid the drama. You will be able to avoid it. And here's a Taurus again. That was the card that they had. So You will have an opportunity in the month of June, Taurus, Gemini. God damn it, Scorpio. And I say Taurus because they got the exact same cards as you, but it could be a Libra, it could be anyone. Could be your mother, could be anyone. But whatever the issue has been for some of you may run back to your mother. Some of you may, again, need to work on a problematic situation with a family member, and you will be able to do it. That's the thing. You'll be able to do it. Some of you may realize that someone's not harboring or holding on to ill feelings towards you or any hangups towards you like you may have originally thought. For some of you, this could be someone coming in trying to make amends with you. If that is the case, I do feel you're going to be deep in your feelings, but someone is rushing in because they feel like you're getting away. You didn't go any damn where you're just being within you. And it's so poignant because it goes right back to that damn rest of May reading. So you're just kind of going to be doing you and going within. But because you're doing that, you may ruffle someone's feathers because they're not used to that. And that just to them says that you're going to be done. But I do feel like some of you guys are just kind of making yourself whole again. And if it is you that's rushing towards someone after a fight or fallout, or you said something you regret, whatever, this person is not the same anymore. So if you guys are used to arguing or fussing and problems, this person is not, you're going to realize they're not going to handle you or handle the situation the same way. You have either you're going to be more at peace, even though you're going to be kind of having your highs and lows internally in June. I keep wanting to say Gemini. Internally, Scorpio. And with you having your peace, is going to derail someone else's peace. Not a Taurus, but whoever else another sign could be. And if you have felt derailed or your energy is scattered and you may say or do something that you regret, don't worry, because people are not going to charge you for it. I feel like they're going to find grace in you, okay? So don't be so hard on yourself, I guess. I don't know what the hell this reading is saying for you Scorpios, but I guess you'll see when June comes. This is like, what? Okay. God damn. Okay. All right, y'all. I was rooting. I had a feeling. You know, I feel like for you... Hold on. You know what, Sagittarius? I'm not going to do this with you. I'm not. Somebody... It's kind of like I told Scorpio reasons. Some of you... Okay, I'm going to read it two different ways. I'm going to just say the man here, because for some of you, it's just a male energy here. And some of you ladies, be very careful with the hell you ripping and running and trying to take over situations, because it's not going to bode well for you. It's not. So stay in your feminine energy in the month of June, Sagittarius ladies, okay? You may find in June that you may look back and feel like you're reckless in June, or a situation had you kind of like spastic to some extent, like you can't control yourself. Try to control yourself, Sagittarius, because whatever you're rushing to try to do, it's very nebulous. It's not clear. So, and people are not going to be responding to you the way that you are responding, and you may look out of control. You may come across too aggressive if you are a woman. Yeah, sneaky even. Yeah. You may lure someone in just to cut their ass out. So just, try to keep the energies high, keep your vibration high. Don't stoop down to somebody's level. You don't need to do any of that. Okay. I do feel for some of you, this is a month. Some of you, if you're dealing with an actual Leo, reckless as hell. This Leo's going to be reckless, doing all kind of reckless shit. But it's because they're completely in their feelings at this time. You will have people who are in their feelings in the month of June. And again, some of you, Sagittarius men, you may feel reckless, or you was reckless, or you didn't take advantage of a situation, or perhaps you should have handled something differently. A man may feel that way towards you ladies as well. And if there's any issues with a person or people in particular, they're keeping things close to their vest. They're trying to keep the peace. They don't. Yeah. Listen, let me explain something to you. In the month of June, Sagittarius, try not to do too much of shit. Don't talk too much, and try not to do too much, because you're not, something that you're doing and the way that you're coming across, people are starting to not trust you, men and women. People are starting to not trust you. Men, you're giving off energy where anytime people see you come around, it's like, oh boy, we don't know who we're going to get. Were we going to get the angry, raging Sagittarius, or the cool, calm, collected? Like, which one are we going to get with you, men? Women, it's like you can be, what do you call those? Like a Venus flytrap type of thing, where it's like a person's like, food. And they're like, yeah, it's right around the corner. Yeah, you're going to love it. It's so great. And then you just devour them. Like, you may have done that already. So whatever this is, if you've already done this stuff, it's like in June, people now are feeling the effects of your actions. That's what I want to say. People are now going to feel the effects of your actions. They're yours. So I got to give you advice. It's saying, okay, what is this? I feel like some of you have to deal with whatever your hangups are. And do we need to go all the way back to 2000 and remember those years? There may still be remnants of that, right? And it's kind of like that hurt people type of thing. And so you may be, you may come across that. You may get accused of that. Like you pricked someone you hurt, but you've been hurt too, you know, but maybe not by the people that now feel like you're hurting them, you know. And whoever these people are, they're keeping it really close to their vest. They're not saying anything, you know. They're trying to just heal and grow from the situation, but they just don't trust you. It keeps coming up. So people don't trust you. Somebody don't trust you. They don't trust you. And it's men and women. The same thing. The same messages for men and women separately. So people are not trusting you in June. And the best thing that you can do, Sagittarius ladies, is come from a place of true intention, right? Please, ladies, don't say too much. Just try to stifle yourself. Be calm. Try to come from a loving, quiet place. Loving, quiet place. That's the best thing you could do, okay? Don't force anyone's hand. Just be quiet and yes and loving, and they take it. Who cares? I mean, you know what I'm saying. You can't save the world. Men, you need to be coy. You need to be caring. If someone hurt you, don't feel like everybody has to pay for what other people have done, but it's saying that you need to see the value in people, right? And treat it accordingly, because I do feel people may feel like you don't value them. It's all about the hell you want when you want it, and it better get done yesterday. It's that type of thing. So, and it's also saying to also focus on you and your own self-value and your worth. And I can't stress this enough, and I'm coming off of here because you're the only sign I've given this. Men, make sure that you're writing down your thoughts that are coming to you, because you have now money making ideas, okay? And also, if you're not interested in people, if you feel like, oh well, I don't need you, you don't have to, be conscious in how you turn a person down. Be conscious in how you are giving someone the boot or telling them thank you and no thank you. Be conscious, because overly conscious in June. You have to be overly conscious in June of that, because people will take your actions, even if it's just like a light push. They're like, pushing me. I'm telling y'all, you see a June where people in their feelings over every little thing that you do. So just keep it light and just, love and light, as they say, love and light. Capricorn. Love and light. Anyway, drama. Fucking drama. People going out of their way to come at you. People going out of their way to get under your skin. June for you Capricorns, unfortunately, you got haters. I'm doing all of this because, first of all, my shit is reversed and it wasn't for anyone else except for you guys, and I'm taking it. Some of you Capricorns may experience a passing. Okay, I don't want to say it again. I've been telling you guys for the longest, be careful, be careful, be careful. But yeah, I have to say it again, be careful. Because I just get caps. I don't know who the hell this is, but somebody's going out of their way to disrupt your day, your month, your life if they can. Like, it's going to be drama. It's going to be drama. And I feel, damn it. Okay. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. For some of you, it can get, like I was starting off with, but for others of you, it's not that dramatic. It will be some drama followed by apologies and how can I help you? And I just wanted to and stuff like that. Someone really does want your time and your attention, but people do want your attention and they'll get it by any means. See, here's the thing. If some of you are finding financial success, some type of wish fulfillment tangibly, and it came in quick, and you're in love or you're loving someone or being loved, you got a lot of people who do not want to see you happy. You're like this person. This is you. You're that person. So it's like you have a bunch of goddamn people trying to come at your neck, and it's just not stopping you. Like, okay, enough of that. No. So like, you're going to be okay. I pray everyone is okay with the situation. You will be on the other side of this by September, happy, but don't gloat. Just stay humble through whatever this is, because it looks like you're going to come out on top, but just be humble, because that may be part of it too. Like, there's something about you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, but it's something about your energy that I like it, but I've always been cool with Capricorns, but something about your energy that just really rubs people the wrong way, and they may feel like they have a reason to do what they're doing to you. But yeah, I just say it's a lot of drama. So I cannot stress enough, Capricorns, to be ethically sound, whatever that is. Try not to do people wrong, or try not to, what you don't need to do. Don't do it, so people won't have such a visceral feeling towards you. This shit is visceral. It's too long. It's just keep going on. People have a problem with you, Capricorn, and they don't mean you any good. Like, people are really after you, so just be careful. That's all I'm going to keep saying. That's what I'm saying. Aquarius. I'm going to shuffle the deck because Capricorn's energy. Wow. I'm tired of reading it. And look, they came out. They came out. The double card. I'm tired of reading this goddamn Capricorn energy. Well, you're on mute. Sometimes devil card is not a bad thing, especially in this illustration, because someone really is being guided by their intuitive side. They find peace in darkness with just a little light, but the light resonates so strongly that it gives them, all of the insight that they perhaps need. I love this card. I love this deck. It's very nice. And you want to be quiet, you want to be still, but you may have someone who's goddamn relentless, who just won't leave you alone. They want to come see you. They want to get on a better place. This person is being so that goddamn childish. They're very childish. I almost want to tell you, like I told Capricorn, especially if you got Capricorn in your chart, be careful. Because it's almost like you and Capricorn are going to see people for who they are. I said the same thing to you guys in that end of May reading. Go back and check that out if you haven't. But there's a sense of you guys going within in June. And, you know, this is more of a stillness. It's not so much a peak and valley, although I'm sure for some of you, you'll have like a peak and valley where you feel like, you know, you're just in your feelings. But I feel like with all those feelings, the tears, if you cry or whatever, you get closer to a full understanding of what needs to happen next. You really do. Even though it seems so unsure, you will get sure. You will get clear. And for some of you, it's going to take the rest of this year. It will. And it's okay. It's okay. Because you're just having a human experience. So that's what I see with you guys. It gets better. It does. Through this process, Aquarius, you guys, it gets better. Your money will increase. You will get in a better standing. Some of you could even be worried about mother. I get a lot of mother energy and worried about your mother and not sure what's going to happen with your mother. And for some of you, this is going to be karmically a time for you and a sibling or a family member to come to terms, because it will be the two of you that has to kind of like put your heads together regarding mother. And that may even be the karmic, like it may be designed for that karmically for you to repair something, because now we have to focus on mother. We have to focus on a higher thing than us and the bitching and the problems. Some of you could be pregnant, not sure if you're going to get an abortion. I'm hearing divorce, abortion. I don't know if they passed that law yet, but yeah, so your head will be kind of here, there, everywhere, but it will be okay. It'll be okay. And finally, Pisces. Guys, I'm kind of, my voice is so like, because I'm getting kind of tired. I've been busy all day. Okay, so Pisces, well, Pisces, the fuck? What are we doing here? This better be a Capricorn. Well, you will be having sex in June. Hello? Some of you are going to be having sex in June. Some of you things are changing. It's going from toxic. It's going from shit to sugar. So that's good. But this energy lingers. Like there's, let me see. What is this about? Oh, okay. Some of you, be careful. You may feel like your sobriety, if you're trying to kick a habit and stuff, it may be really hard in June to kick a habit. It really will be. You just may feel like I have so much stress all over me. I need something to just, numb me or whatever. And be careful, because you will have a lot of energy willing to do just that. But it doesn't make you, it's not good for you. It's not good for you. Okay. It's saying take all that energy that you would to drink or, numb yourself, however you would do that, to research and look into new things in preparation of what could be. Let's say you don't have a job and you're stressed out over money, and you typically would go and have a drink. But then you're saying, no, I'm not going to go and have a drink. I'm actually going to take this time and research what would it take for me to make this kind of money, and what area of focus would I want to invest my time, energy, and effort in, and then what steps do I need to take to accomplish that. Like, it's just shifting your mindset, because whatever the drinking or whatever you do to numb, that's literally drowning you. That's not helping you. Okay. And you kind of, because this to me is like the same, you kind of need that plan, preparation, and you need to probe, question, strategize, ask, because the more that you look into things, you plan, you take tests. This is also going to be preparing for tests. and sharpen your skills. If you do that throughout June, right, and sacrifice that, you're going to be unstoppable in July. You're going to be unstoppable. And no matter how high the tides come, you have what it takes to overcome the storm. Okay. And still, I mean, shit, look how high that is. And goddamn it, the fish, well, hell, this fish is being used as a director or whatever. Right? Yeah. You may have a Cancer that completely is running your ass in circles. So that's just another reason for you to take a step back, all right, and rid yourself of all of this, because this is poisoning you and it's taking you away from your intuitive side. And I mean sex too. Whatever the thing is, at the end of the day, when you are done, you know deep down inside, it doesn't make you feel better. It makes you feel worse. It is poisoning you, Pisces. And it's giving other people advantages over you and kind of using you like a fiddle, like just playing you like a fiddle. So you need to rid yourself of toxicity in order for you to, and use that time wisely, so that then you are a force to be reckoned with. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this has been helpful. Check me back on the next one. Take care, guys.